Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and today we are going to recap the first day that we have with the huntress. I'm a ritualist, and I'm doing right now. Remember, the goal is to go flicker and super serpent thingy spear, but right now we are called twister. What does this mean? I was using the whirling slash and twister skills to shoot some cool tornadoes, as many of you have been. First of all, also, of course, I'm going to tell you about the broken things so you can level easily. There is one skill called Rake and also a Stomping Ground. Of course, you have already seen this likely from a lot of people, but you put those two skills and stack strength everywhere that you can, and you do a lot of damage and level very easily. Of course, I'm not doing that because I like getting punished because I'm being a bad player, and I'm using Whirling Slash with Twister. I was using Tame that had a trail of ice and also one that exploded with ice to get my Twisters empowered, but also remember that you can get Frostbolt. Frostbolt is a level 3 gem that you can cut. You will need some intelligence, so do get intelligence in your gear or in your other places. And then what Frostbolt does is it leaves chilled ground. You can make the chilled ground bigger and other things. It doesn't last that much, so you can also make that last a lot longer. And you will put your twisters, get the chilled ground, it gets transformed into this cool frost one, and then shoot them out, and they will do a lot of damage. You will also get a sniper's mark to get frenzy charges, and combat frenzy to get also frenzy charges. I'm using, of course, right now a solar amulet to get that extra spirit, so I can use my tame and that. But the tame is not 100% needed. I was using it to get the cool chill ground, but I'm using that now. And also barrage is very good because when you have some frenzy charges, you're going to shoot even more. So you would get the three thingies, make them frost, put barrage, and then shoot even more frozen tornadoes. This will of course freeze enemies, giving you more frenzy charges from your combat frenzy, making things a lot easier. I also have other things like primal strikes. I find that kind of cool, but I'm not using it anymore. Same thing with glacial lance. I was thinking that this could help me freeze mobs. With frozen nexus, it was going to put even more chilling ground, but it didn't pan out in the end. I didn't have enough damage. So that is the initial part of the build. Of course, I'm still only in Act 3, but right now, after making those changes, I am not having that many problems in the game. Of course, one thing that you will need to keep in mind is that for the passive tree and other things and everything that comes with combos, it will be a little bit of a struggle sometimes to clear, but you can also always play that. Of course, as you can see also, you can freeze everything and you don't have that many problems. Also, when you get those frenzies, you shoot a huge deal of tornadoes. Now I'm going to help you in the end. I'm of course going for some attack speed, some extra damage and everything. If you go a normal huntress build, you can go from this side and get the extra frenzies. This is also very good because you can get the full frenzies. In my case, I can get up to 4 frenzies instantly, or 5 sometimes. I'm going to eventually get the extra power charges also for flicker strike. This is the critical strikes, nodes and things. And then I'm going down here to get extract through. I'm not a huge level. You can see I'm level 38, and I'm going to soon do my second ascendancy, that it's actually going to be quite strong because I will get 25% increased bonus gained from my drinks and amulets, making me have a little bit more spirit and also have more power on my rings. They are very bad right now, but if you get some unique rings or rings with good stats, same with the amulet, you're going to cruise way easier than me. That is everything. A lot of people are having, of course, problems. You can kind of complain about it because it is true that if you don't choose the broken things like that rake and stomping ground thing, stacking strength is likely going to carry you through the whole campaign. But a lot of people don't want to do that. You can also do it with shield charge, by the way, as a warrior, and you are going to go super fast in the campaign. I'm just having fun with what I like. And of course, I also struggled a lot. You can see my bot. I died to Jamara so many times. I'm a bad player. It is what it is. Have a nice day, and I will see you on the next video.